To myself, right? Mikey, Ray Wolf. Like a BB'd on myself. Well, y'all see the T. I wouldn't care anyway, but yeah. The echelon is a bad man, Majami. I'm going out today to look at a red dot. I was just going to order one. I'm not ordering no more. Either they have it or I don't use it. So I have it on my magnetic. This is what I keep my 1911. I carry my this is what I utilize to carry my 1911s. So it's a little loose, but I like it because it's quick release and I can punch out. You dig what I'm saying? So, you feel me? I like it because when I want it to be seen, that's where it's at. And nobody's going to get it. Now, it's not even tightened down. I don't have it tightened to the gun belt. Now, usually this right here is over this way. This is usually right here because I carry either here or I usually carry an extra one, maybe. But a lot of times, so this is loose right now. You see what I'm saying? And let me empty this. Because this is live. Even though I'm not shooting or showing you how to build something, all right? Safe, because that's what we do, okay? This trigger is phenomenal. Look at that. See that? And look at the reset. It's not even a hair. So here it is. Excellent, excellent. I always carry some kind of little Bowie knife, but you can't beat that. That's phenomenal, right? Quick release, punch out, boom, boom, boom. I'm on it. Boom, boom, boom. All right, all right. I'm right on it. And this thing is. I don't need a red dot, but yeah, I mean, here I am. Hold on. That's what I like about my 1911. I don't have to look. It's like muscle memory. Coming right back, punching out. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. What's that? X-Works. Oh, okay. Anyway. Well, let's go ahead and take this off anyway. I just wanted to show you all that. One of the holsters I use, which is not really but it's a holster, a hover. And I like it. I just adjusted it. So my 1911, I have to remove I have to remove one of these for my 1911. Now 2011, you have to leave it like this because it's wider. Okay? I actually, see, I like triple and quadruple post carriers. This is a police one. This is where I carry my 40, my Glock 22, Glock 21, Glock 17, Glock 9. This is where I carry those mags. 1911 mags don't fit in here. The Kimbers, they don't fit in here. I have separate ones for those. They're very slim. Then, you know, I mess a lot with, where did I put it at? Did I even bring them down? We the People holsters. Oh, like this right here. The only thing about We the People holsters, if you're not sure about which one you're getting with the heat, after about 3 or 4 years, these will break. Now you can order them, they're cheap. And it's put on a new one, okay? They break. They break. The weather right here, I put mine in the dryer, tightens it right back up. But at the same time, when you do that, it makes it weak instead of making it stronger. It's not like iron or steel. Okay, oh, and this is my favorite. This is my composite. So I carry my 2021, my Glock 21, my Glock 22, my Glock 17, all those will fit in here. This is universal for those type. And then I carry the the SIG, SIG 9, about 3 other handguns that I have. My Canics fit in here. All 4 of my Canics fit in here. Glock 43X won't fit in here, y'all. If I was to do a cartwheel, it landing in somebody else's yard. So, and this one's one of my favorite as well. Not only do I carry it because of the hip, I also like to carry it even right here for the shorty. My XD40 fits in here. Not 40, but yeah, an XD40 will fit in there. Then, you know, I keep leg holsters as well, double strap and single straps. I don't show them all. I'm not going to show them all. There's a few others I carry. I even like the shoulder carry from 1911, which is not the best way, but I don't mind shooting somebody because I actually practice shooting from under here. Boom, boom, boom. So I carry 2 1911s and literally I shoot. Well, that's a whole other topic. That's training that I do alone. All right, so besides all that, let's get into talk about what I got to talk about. I just thought I know somebody would look at me. What kind of holster is that? It's magnetic. Yes, it's magnetic. And I got to run out today, and I'm not going that far. My body is still killing whatever parasite or whatever it is. And there are moments when I feel a little lethargic. And something would say, just don't go nowhere, Red. You're good. Your bills, you know. And I ordered 2 more books to a series of books to a very expensive book, well over $2,000. Because y'all just not assisting. What's the name's $50? I told you I matched that. Those books should be coming in September. Now, some more books one of those books to a series are going to be here next week. And I didn't. And when I looked on Amazon Prime, well, I'm an Amazon Prime member. I couldn't find them. Now all of a sudden they're all there. It's a series of books, and I want to hit Abe and go refund. I don't want nothing to do with you, but I get perks with Abe, so that'll be a book I just get late. So let me speak on something this is not to beat you up. This is smack the enemy in the face. I know it's hard to really understand this. When I say that, because I know it is. I'm telling the enemy too much, but then I'm giving them power to make them believe that. Actually, I'm playing cat and mouse with them. I'm neither the cat nor the mouse, though. Y'all need to know how to move, to think, move, to talk, till we get to a point you don't have to talk. But to talk, then think, and then move as a collective. And I ain't talking about no military training and sadisticness and this, that, and so we can build up an army of sadists. That's easy. Some of you can lose people in your families, and what they've done to you, you'll never rise above the occasion for revenge. Vengeance is yours, saith you. And you must know this. And the reason why people can't move like a collective is because there's too many pale skins and too many dumb niggas. Both of them are niggas. Who don't know the importance of moving with everyone unlike mine. Now, for the knucklehead niggas in Louisiana, Detroit, Chicago, Dallas, LA, all of them, I don't give a fuck if they Mexican, drug cartel, I don't give a fuck what they are. They'll all be destroyed. All of them, because they're unworthy and unfitting to be anything more. And with all the terror they unleash, they don't even know what fucking good they may have done. And I'm not talking about with a good heart. See, we know that you have a fucking goofy ass government and agencies. I mean, you look at what they just did to Biden's the Biden's, Hunter Biden, or whatever his attorney, ex-attorney, right? The DOJ show you how corrupt these motherfuckers are. They arrested this motherfucker, but did they arrest Hunter Biden? I'm not playing politics. I don't give a fuck if they don't. I don't give a fuck if he's doing whatever he's doing. What I'm saying is, that shit's easy to focus on. Those are goddamn distractions. If they were real agencies, they'd handle the fucking business. You wouldn't have sheriffs and, first of all, local police departments are a fallacy that should never have existed because we were the true police. But because you all are so lazy and you won't have a discussion because there's so many motherfuckers that can't let go of their Christianity and Islam and all the other shit. Not bopping them in the head to do. I mean, that's, everything comes with a fucking price, y'all. Sometimes you have to walk something for a while until you realize that you shouldn't have been walking and you wasted a lot of fucking time. What's the two most powerful weapons? Patience and time. Time alludes to patience, and patience gives on to time. Right? Now, I know a lot of you, you're gonna come around ace. I'm glad y'all don't be doing that ace shit over here, because most of them motherfuckers don't even know what the fuck they're saying. The hypocrisy is deep. Master Farad, a master of disguise. You know, Long Changley. He played many motherfucking characters, and he got everybody running around a fucking idiot in a short period of time, but vexed between a decade and 2 decade period before they swooped him away. A collective. One thought. Many beings. I express to y'all to unsubscribe, resubscribe right then and there, and reestablish the notification bell, because notifications haven't been going out appropriately, even when I established with. And it doesn't have to have notify me. I don't have to always put a date in saying. I can just put it up there and leave it for fucking a day. And then when I go live, the bell should ring off. Now, I normally would put a time. But most people ain't coming around during that time. So what kind of... It's a gambit. But hey, look, people are going to do what they want to do. I am always looking at certain individuals, like Rather Be Welding, because I love the weld. Well, local 4, right? I love to watch him build those vehicles and make the frames, the A-frames and everything else. And every once in a while, I got to go and check the bell notification. I do it on my own, consistent. And then there's people who actually, like, I'll go West Side. One day, what was it, a couple of weeks ago, the bell was empty, and I was like, what the fuck? But it was hit. And I had to tap on it again. Boom, hit it, come out. And I was like, and still, when he goes live, I don't get it, because it is what it is. Does that mean that I need to make it practical, give him energy to it? No, I need to be the collective. You know, who remembers, for those who grew up in a period, I was in the military, but when they started talking about an army of one, I had, in 1886, 87, I had drawing, being a breakdancer, I was drawing cargo pants and shirts with "and one" on it, and some motherfucker who watching me stole it, sold it to Nike or whatever. And when I got out the military, went home, my brother was like, took me to Foreman Mills there on Main Street in East Orange, New Jersey, and I'm like, yo, this is my stuff. Yo, did y'all, like, are we rich? And it's like, no, man, this has been here for a minute, bro. They had knowledge of me creating this. Come to find out, whoever sold it was in the military. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I just don't give shit out. That's why I study law. That's why when I see somebody's a little too, but they don't really know what I'm really about. You dig what I'm saying? We must be a collective, but there's a lot of impurity, a lot of shana. That's right, and so a lot of you. You wouldn't want to get these paws put on you anyway, trust me. You have to become a collective and get away from this proverbial soup bowl of nonsense. I was looking at all these people, looking at the fight, and I'm looking at Boozy, and I'm looking at them hyping stuff up as if, like, who gives a fuck about a Boozy? Who gives a fuck about a Cardi B? Oh, I know there's a lot of dummies out there that care, but who gives a fuck about any of them? I care more about Monique talking about Jamie Foxx not being who he used to be. Dave Chappelle saying something ain't right. But I don't listen to sensationalists on goofy ass YouTube, and yet you see in about 8 hours they'll have like 133 fucking views, 1,000. And that shows you that you're living in a world of scripted lies and nonsense, perpetrated by those who are, if not as sick, but an algorithm tuned to forego anything that may make sense and convince those who don't have a conscious aptitude to go and look. I just look at the numbers. I'm not watching that shit. Then when I see the numbers, I throw it off and go figure. It's not to talk down. We already do that unknowingly. It's for me to elevate in silence. You know how they say least, right? That's the, no, my mom used to say that when we was kids, say least, boy. That means don't say nothing else, because you know what's coming next. No, that was talking to the men. The women would say, boy, say least. Because see, the men would ask one fucking time. Mama attempt to reason with you. Now if you smack the little girl on the ass, now the men are sitting there going, boy, go out there behind the damn garage. Be right out there in a minute. I'm going to deal with him right now. I'm going to give him a whole tarpon horn part whipping. And come out there and he'd be like, hey, boy, was it soft? See, that's different. But now let it be you done something wrong. And the mama sitting in there with that old sundress with the 38 revolver, a snub nose in that front pocket. You know how she doing with the roller pin, hands still got a little flour on it, the corn over there with the other ones. You know what I mean? Oh, don't get me growing up north fucked up. I told you I'm a country boy. And she'd lean over and say least, boy. So I wouldn't have this hand about the size of a mountain, wrap my chest around it, like if I was embracing, oh God Almighty. A collective. Why is it that you don't know that you're part of a bigger collective? because because it's interrupted. There are disruptions all throughout the collective. Everybody believes that Logan's Run, 1984, and all those movies, Iron Giant, are steeped in somebody's mental aptitude of imagination. It's showing you a test. It's a test and a taste of yesteryear. Like it's almost like a taunt. You will never have that ever again. Because the collective is disrupted. And it's broken. I'm just letting this music go in the background. I should be recording it, right? Like, what the fuck? But you get what I'm saying. When you talk or speak, hum, sing, vibrate as a collective, you move as a collective. And when you move as a collective, it is harder to be disrupted. We have been in a slumber. And I'm going to keep saying this because, see, now people are going to, I told y'all when I said last time, already 2 videos popped out all of a sudden, 8, 12 hours later talking about, oh, we've been in a slumber. I know somebody else say, well, people always say we've been sick. No. We have been in a fucking, literally, a lot of y'all are still in a slumber. And we put ourselves there. And that's why they mess with the years to try and fool us by adding. They want us to wake up early. They want to study. So when it really happens, what can they do? That's why it's important for you motherfuckers to realize that you're part of a collective. And sometimes we must bend time and space. And take patience and put it away for a moment. Are y'all paying attention? Thank you, baby. The 2 most powerful weapons. You are time and patience. Oh, I know you're like, whoa, Red. Wait. You said something? No, I didn't. You thought something. Something that may apply to you, but you haven't delved into it. No, you are time going across broad, whether short or long. You are patience. I know, snap like that, but that's the way I snap in school, so shut the fuck up. Anyway, right? You are patience. Like a fucking match. Alright? I mean, what? You know what I mean? Patience. Patience doesn't mean that things don't happen or move quickly. Patience means that you have equated yourself to something to allow time to do what it needs. Yet sometimes, because you are time, you are the interpreter of your time. You get where I'm coming from? And therefore, you have been patient long enough. Doesn't mean that you got to rush now, but now it means that you need to fucking jack up. Was that simpler than the last time I explained it? I know y'all complicated motherfucker. And that's what they're doing. They're watching, they force updates, they're getting more information. And people are worried about that shit. They have their little fucking Cabbage Patch babies, their little fucking minions, who are just because they've done so many things so fucking stupid. It doesn't matter what they've been made to believe that it's for. Trust me, 90% of it's been a fucking lie. But they're in. Pussies. Because they need y'all weak. They need the food fucked up. Even if, say this is a mental placebo effect, which I doubt very seriously. Because you look at the people they put in a position. The president and the vice president, isn't that to a corporation, a company? Then everybody else is a prime minister. They're in White Houses, and then you have so-and-so, king and the queen, the hall. Why is it that nobody pays attention to these simple fucking things? But then they give you a fake-ass history, and then they want to redact and remove the history. And then when you tell people Islam and Christianity is brand fucking new, everybody's running around cutting heads off, booger, 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 comb your face, honor killing. All the very motherfuckers who are willing to accept a new fucking religion, except for the hardcore arguing people who are long gone, who the system created, and they're unaware that they created them. And that both parties, whether communists or fucking so-called democracy, will send people to die, whether in Vietnam, fucking in Pakistan, whatever the fuck. And all the smart ones, I'm super trained and I'm going to fight because of the flag. I have no problem with the motherfucker, small town. I have a problem with the individual behind it because he's an ignorant fucking Ramus. I have a problem with these motherfuckers who think they're slick talkers, who are liberals, because they think they're so right, and yet Biden's and everything he hasn't accomplished shit. Hasn't done a goddamn thing but destroyed. Whenever I hear a motherfucking liberal on TikTok talking about Biden has done great, I'm sitting here looking at this motherfucker in sleeper cell, huh, punk? Get to that gym, get jacked up. This ain't Bakaka, and just be ready, or you can get the fuck up off our land. Let them make their little tidal waves in their earthquake machines and shit and put them to work. Shut them the fuck down too. But listen, you have to become a fucking collective. I know I'm saying that kind of layman's terms. But it is what the fuck it is. I just can't see how y'all seen some of your mistakes and you choose not to be part of the fucking mistakes. I just can't. I can't figure it out. I'm not supposed to. I don't want to. I'm not going to. If there were such badasses, and you're all not that fucking trained, they would let the water be clean and the food be well, and the punk fucking fake doctors wouldn't be gaslighting as if they're safe because of the stupid ass police, who they probably deal with a little better. I told you to look at Maiden's Tale, but I know y'all didn't. Fucking idiots. I mean, hell, even in the new Fury, he's kissing a motherfucking lizard woman. Oh, y'all don't watch the Shield shit on Disney Plus, or it's on Hulu or whatever the fuck? Yeah, there you go. Samuel Jackson, ex-crackhead, supposedly wonderful wife. His wife was a lizard he met long ago before he went to outer space and came back. And my guess in the last scene series, he's kissing the fuck out of her like, I love you for you. You don't need the mask. Do you get what I'm saying? Hey, Lord, what's going on, Mikey Hill? Kiramio, why is not? Hey, Hawa, what's going on, brother? Why is it nobody pays attention to these little things? We need to be as a collective. And it's deeper than what you can even understand. In order to keep you from being a collective, there must be turmoil. Have we broached and breached upon turmoil? There must be an uneven, an unleveling. Have we been living uneven, unleveled? Why is it that people have such a hard time accepting the reality of the situation? Because they've been vexed with this thing called evil and good. Well, I say Jannah and Hawa, darkness and light. Can you have one without the other? No. But does it mean, as in a perversion, as an old fake new age story of, there's two wolves, and which one are you going to feed bullshit? Listen to me. You are a righteous people from inception. If you weren't, there would be no need to have so much corruption and perversion leveled at you. I know this is hard for you to accept because we want to believe in the TD Jakes and all the other idiots in this world based on fiat, which has zero meaning at all. You have people pitted against each other, and they did it in a short period of time when people were taking their lives because of their livelihood, to which had jobs don't have nothing to do with your livelihood. Family does. But what is family? Is it immediate, or is it the broader collective? So if the broader collective is disrupted, then how would you know family? And if it weren't true, then why would they have adoption agencies? From the lying Ashkenaz in the Vatican to the lying Ashkenaz half-breeds minions, the Cabbage Patch Babies, and those who have been nurtured regardless of where or by who handled, have been put in positions to litigate over you, and you simply give sway because you're not part of the collective, you're not part of your family. Because that's an illusion what they've delivered and given you. And people have a hard time accepting this. I said, Red cannot be knowing what he's talking about. I know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that none of you ever thought about it because you don't see these things. So whenever I'm reading a book, and so many I have to read, I comprise the stories for puzzle pieces because it is bigger than the life of Hebraicism. It is bigger than any religion. Some people are stuck at a certain particular point in time that only goes back within a 1,000-year period. And yet they believe it goes back before. So when you start talking about things based on a 9,000-year period, a 6,000-year period, and then you bifold, you triple fold that and go, well, what about 500,000 years prior to Egypt? And they say, but that history doesn't exist. Ah, bull crap. It's underground and it's buried, and some of it you can see, just as majestic as Tartaria, Atlantia. And they say, well, when was Atlantia? Long before Egypt. And people have a hard time accepting this, as if this land, this firmament that stretches infinite, hasn't been around for quadrillions of years. Because we have been manifested and made to look at things in the ideology of what they've given, instead of putting that away and stop worrying about time. Then you control it. Stop worrying about being patient, and you manifest patience. A collective. I know most people won't get it. I'm not here for the majority. I'm here for the minority. Who remembers me saying, and I know some of you knew me before I accepted this, all the walks on Facebook and all the other places, and then what happened had to happen, and I meditated. And I was drinking the straight chlorophyll, and I was in the sun, in the heat, in Utah. And it hit me. And there was no escaping it. And I accepted what I had to do and who I was. I literally accepted who I was. When I was driving through the mountains, I saw a mudslide where there shouldn't have been mudslides. I saw buildings where there shouldn't have been buildings. I saw occultism where cultism should never be. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. I'm about to eat something to give a little more strength. Take me an iron supplement. Finish my tea. Oh, don't worry, we'll be on the read because, you know, I wanted to navigate across the ice walls, the custodians, and a couple other things. I want to extrapolate on another book. And I appreciate y'all coming in. Let me shout out everybody that came in, if you don't mind. Mikey Hill, beloved. Gray Wolf, beloved. I asked you the other day to hit me up. How's the wife? Snoo, what's going on, baby girl? For the world to see, I hope they do. Charles Johnson, beloved. Herbo, what's going on, beloved? Oh, what's going on, lad? Appreciate it, blood. What's going on, beloved? I'm gonna change it over. I'm sweating a little bit here. I just got the fan on and it's pretty warm. Where's the lone wolf? What's going on, beloved? Camille, pura vida. What's going on, beloved? I already got Lord, you already know, beloved. What's happening? Salute. Well, I hope that was titillating. And if you came near the end, or quarter to the end, I would advise you to go back to the beginning. And you might hear something. Stop paying attention to the world of lies. I'm not here to say, look, dismiss this and dismiss that. I would challenge anything. The problem is, in order to get somewhere, sometimes you have to look, or you have to walk into things that exist. Just don't let yourself get caught in a trap, because a lot of it is a trap to keep you from being part of the true collective. And some would say, well, what is the true collective? It doesn't have titles. It doesn't have ownership. It doesn't have titles. It has no ownership. It doesn't lay claim to anything. It belongs to everything, everyone, and is everywhere. The collective is like the source that is within you, and you're within. It's pretty simple, y'all. The collective is you. It's not a word, as we've been made to believe. It's not a physical thing. It's not an empty thing. It's not a dimensional thing. If we were all together and we thought one word, rain, I would guarantee you, without going hoobity, hoobity, beegity, boogity, boogity, and all that other nonsense, it would rain. But are you aware that it's not supposed to be raining, people? It's supposed to be dew everywhere. When I grew up, when we were growing up, I remember dew in the morning everywhere. I wake up now, and I'm like, well, where's the dew? Well, some places still have it. But you don't have to be in a rainforest to see the dew. So when the minds are fractured, the will is broken, in order, although it's established, it's not being utilized. So therefore, order is like you in slumber. See y'all in a little bit.